Howdy, howdy, howdy. Back at it again. So, wanted to talk a little bit about OD DP, right? Because a lot of people have been commenting like, DP blows us up. And that's true for some of these setups, okay? I'm not going to lie about that, right? If you go into this Oki and go for this, they DP, you get blown up, right? Now you can bait it out. You can go like drive, rush, jab, right? Into whatever your combo is. I dropped it, but into whatever your combo is. Okay? And the same thing is true about the command grab stuff I was showing off, right? If you go for medium punch here, yeah, you're going to get hit with the DP. Now, again, if they're just reacting to the drive rush, we just regular throw, and boom, right? They're dead. Okay, so it still is risky for them. But what people have been showing, or commenting a little bit, is on the medium punch thing, it's like, okay, well, what if they just, if you don't do anything, DP beats it. If you do that, DP beats it. If you charge it, DP beats it. If you go into this, DP beats it, right? And it feels like, oh my goodness, if you go into Superman Punch, DP beats it. If you go into OD Superman Punch, DP beats it. If you charge EX Gladius, if they only have 2 hits on their DP, DP doesn't necessarily beat it. You can be like 1, 2, oh cool, and then you're plus 29, and if I wanted to, I could, let's show that off, I guess. Release it, charge 10 heavy punch. Yeah, see, that kind of happens sometimes. So you have to maybe go for a smaller punish than your max damage, but that's the idea, right? Is they can just DP out of it. And yeah, they can also just react and only do it, and I'll mimic that here, and only do it after they block the second hit, right? So if you stop early, he's not going to DP, right? You can absolutely react to that. Now, here's the thing though, right? If he's just waiting for the second hit, we can get kind of cheeky and go into stuff like this, right? Stand medium punch and a command grab. And you say, well, but you're -1. Well, yeah, but if he does like regular throw, or if he mashes, right, we hit him. If he goes for throw, whoops. If he goes for throw, we auto shimmy him. Okay? Now, if he mashes something like this, yeah, we're going to get beat. But we could fix that just by going into OD, right? Boom. And then we're +3 again. And are we going to command grab him? Are we going to go low? What are we going to do, right? And again, now if he's DPing here, whoops. If he's DPing here, if he's willing to DP there, well, now we got him, because now we can bait it and into whatever combo you want. Should have been back heavy punch probably. But if they decide to DI, which again, it just wins, right? So you can kind of cheeky if they're just being like, well, I'm going to just DP as soon as I see that second medium punch come out, because it's going to beat everything. It's like, well, then we'll just won't do it. We'll just command grab you, right? Now, let's explore that a little bit more. So you've probably noticed that there are times where you will go for command grab, like for example, I have this set up in the other video. Right here, if they block, let me go block after first hit. If they block and we go for command grab, right, we're in range and everything works. But if they mash, that was bad execution on my part. Oh no, well, we're still getting beat. And what's going on here is they're hitting you on the startup of the grab. So you see the bottom of the screen, we got the purple bars. That's when we have armor, okay? If we cancel it immediately, as soon as we input grab, the armor goes away. So what's happening is they're hitting us after our armor ends, but before we can grab them. And that'll happen if we're any number from +5 to +10. Okay, once we hit +10, we're okay. So here, I'm going to show if I have him standing light punch after hit, and I want him to not block anything, because remember, this is +10 on hit off of the setup. So we go like this, and now we're +10, and it works. But if you're +5, +6, +7, +8, +9, and that's on hit or on block, and you go for the grab immediately, right, you're in some trouble. right? Because you're going to get counter hit. So a couple things you can do there, right? A couple things you can do there. Just don't do it immediately, right? Just wait and see. Just kind of hold off for a frame or two or whatever, right? However plus you are. Like there was +7, I would have had to wait, 3 frames, I guess. And that's not ideal. But the other thing that they can do, which was happening to me today when I was playing, was people were mash and throw like absolute bums, and you get grabbed. So this is where you kind of have to know, okay? Kind of have to know what's going on. Now, you actually aren't in range of regular throw here, but this moves you forward and kind of expands your hurt box. So if you do go into stance here, you get grabbed. There's not much you can do about it. Now, do I think they're reacting to that with grab? No, I don't think they're reacting to it with grab. Maybe I'm wrong and the people I'm playing are gods, but I think they're just tacking because I'm plus, and they think I'm going to walk up and throw them. That's what I think is happening, right? So you do the same thing anybody would do. You shimmy them. But because you're Marisa, okay, you shimmy them really hard, okay? Now, it all depends what you want to do here. Whoops. I'm talking, not paying attention. Okay, you could walk back, medium punch, TC, hit stand fierce and medium punch TC. You could hit stand heavy kick if you really think they're going to throw. Like, it just depends. I don't know what you want to shimmy with, to be honest. I haven't really had to shimmy yet. I mean, we could try something like that, right? Like, just... if you don't feel like reacting, you just feel like doing this, right? That's a frame trap anyway. Or if you feel like really calling it out, boom, and that's going to be 5, it's half their health, right? So if you notice you're getting thrown, shimmy. That's all I'm saying, shimmy. So I just want to point that out, that if your opponent feels like they're going to just mash Shoryuken on your medium punch TC, one thing you can do is cut it short and try to command grab, okay? And if they start mashing lows off of that, well, first off, if they're like, okay, I'm gonna mash a low, they're probably not gonna be ready to mash DP off of this, and your offense can continue. But you could also just use the OD version, and you have lower body armor as well, and it comes out sooner, right? So it doesn't really matter. And the other thing I wanted to mention is that if you're any number from +5 through +9, so +5, +6, +7, +8, +9, you need to delay your command grab. And the other thing is people are going to be tacking on you, okay? People are going to be tacking on you. That's just the way it is. So shimmy them to death. Take care and have a good time.